So this is a 1982 El Camino with a 3.8 liter V6, and I'm replacing the oil sensor switch, oil sending switch. And sometimes they're on the bottom, on the back down by the oil pan. Sometimes they're in here where the drive shaft is, the steering column, not the drive shaft, the steering column. And sometimes they're on the back facing the firewall. Mine is right here facing straight up, and it's halfway underneath the distributor. So, and I'm not going to take the distributor out unless I absolutely have to, but I can take off the air filter and the plug wires. I started from this front peg here, worked my way around and numbered them with tape and a marker, took them off, and used a flathead screwdriver, turned this little screw here and popped off this little metal peg, and this thing just pops right off. Now, what I did was I went and bought a 1 1/16 oil sensor switch socket specifically for that. Fits right down on there if the distributor was not in the way, but it is, because it's a son of a bitch, and you have to at least cuss twice or you're not going to make it work. So this thing does not fit on there, so that was a big waste of time going to Napa on foot in the sun. Fuck that. So what I did was I took off the air filter, numbered the plug wires, popped the distributor cap off, and I went and got a little 10-inch pipe wrench. Now this sucker right here is just barely big enough to fit down in here. You're going to try to get all your wires out of the way, all that stuff, and you can just get this 10-inch pipe wrench down in there and get it right on top of there, and you can get a nice little 1/8 of a turn in there. You can get a nice little 1/8 of a turn, and it should be able to break that loose. Of course, I sprayed it with starting fluid, cleaned it up, and then I got down back here. I got down underneath this plug and sprayed the threads with WD-40 and let it sit for about 10 minutes. And I was able to get that 10-inch pipe wrench just down in there above this bell housing and get a nice little quarter turn in, get it all loosened up, and now I can pop this thing right out. Just like that. So, I hope you guys found this video useful. If you have any questions, holler at me. Y'all have a wonderful day. Remember, you got to cuss twice or it won't work.